Can the Polyend Tracker prog rock? Let's find out.
Freebeat.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shoutout goes to Asion. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. All right, it is once again time to take a piece of electronic music gear and find out if it can do prog rock by trying to sequence the drum and bass parts to Rush's Tom Sawyer during the guitar solo, which is a really great little piece of music. It's got 7/8, it's got 13/16, and if we do the last bunch of hits, it's also got 15/16. Three awesome odd time signatures. Now, we have done this little segment before on the Akai MPC-1, which was a success, even though it was kind of hard to change the time signature. We did get it figured out, and we've also done this on the Synthstrom Deluge, which handled it no problem. Today we're on the Polyend Tracker. I'm not expecting this to be difficult, but who knows? I've been proven wrong many times before. So before filming this video, I did load a few sounds in here. I've got a bass. We'll use that for the bass line. I've got this little bell here. Thought it might be cool to layer that with the bass. I don't know. We probably won't use it. Who knows? Now we've got the drums. I've got this kick drum. I've got this hi-hat closed. I've got this open hi-hat. I've got this snare drum here. And then I have two toms. I'm just realizing we do not have a ride cymbal, which we definitely need. So let me grab one of those really quick. All right, here's the ride cymbal. Sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to start with is actually the bass line. So I'm going to go to this bass here and start sequencing. So I'm going to go in and give myself an A, because it's an A. I believe an octave down. Yeah, that'll be fine. And it's a bunch of 16th notes, because the original tempo of Tom Sawyer is about here, is... And we want to go da 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 da. We are in 7/8 here, by the way. That's also a very good reminder for me to go in and change the tempo. Let's just take it to like 80 for right now. Let's continue sequencing. So we've got our A there, and then we want to go down to F sharp. There we go. Cool. Da, 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 da. So step 14 here is going to be the last step of our first measure. All right, I think I have the first measure done for the bass. Let's have a listen. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and highlight those. We're going to click copy here. We're going to go down right here, next measure, paste them in. Let's have a listen. Actually, let's first go ahead and drop this down to 28 steps long. There we go, 2 measures of 7/8. Nice. Now I'm going to duplicate the pattern. So now we have 56 steps here. On the tracker, you can have up to 128 steps per pattern, which is great. Let's have a listen. So we want to go right here and actually put in the turnaround, which is going to be a measure of 13/16. And that's actually going to start right here at step 43. So da 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 da. This becomes a B2. And then this becomes an A2 way down there. This will become a B2 right there, and then this will be empty, and this becomes a D. And these two are empty as well, and we're actually going to take one step off of this to simulate a measure of 13/16 here. So let's go from the top. Yeah, such a cool part. Rush had a phenomenal way of making very odd metered things sound pretty normal, actually. You know what? I said we wouldn't use that bell sound, but it's going to be so easy to do. Let's copy this here, paste it all in right here, and then I'm going to go into Instrument and change it to that bell sound. Yikes. Let's actually go in here and octave everything up. Let's have a listen to the two of these together. Turns out that bell is a half step sharp, so we will have it on a G sharp 4, and I'm actually going to bring it up another octave. Let's have a listen. That's cool. Yeah. Neat. Let's go ahead and do the drums now. So we're going to go to a new track here. I'm going to hold down Instrument and go to my kick drum, which is right here. I'm going to try my best to explain what I'm doing. Right now I'm wiping a little piece of fuzz off the screen, but I do know this drum part very well, so forgive me if I go a little fast here. We're going to go doonch, doonch, gatch, doonch, doonch, gatch. And let's get a snare drum in there as well. And we're going to put the snare drum over on this track here. Doonch, doonch, gatch. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the kick drum. Yep, so I'm going to switch over to the snares now and put those in. Doom, doom, gat, gat, goom, goom, gat. Okay, so back to the kick drum. Now we're going to go do-do-da, do-do-da, doom, doom, gat. So because we are already at our 16th note subdivision here, we're going to have to use retriggers to get a couple of these little double hits on the kick drum. So I'm going to go to the kick drum. So we want doom, doongu. We want this one to be double. So to do that, we are actually going to hold this down and go roll here. There we go, and go to 2. Now I'll just highlight these two and we can have a listen. Now, as you heard, it'll keep going there, so I believe I can either go into my note here and put a cut. But that sounds really bad. I believe I can put off. Yeah, that'll work. Or I could also go in and put a roll 0 command there too. I believe that would work. But this is fine. Now, I do want these notes again here, so I'm just going to highlight them and copy them. So we're going to go right here. Yep. Cool. Something I always tend to forget on the Polyend Tracker is that shift and play will start wherever you are on the grid here. Cool. So let's pop over to our snare track here. That's hi-hat. There we go. Let's put our snare drum in. There we go. Yep, cool. Back to the kick drum now. So we go doon doon goo gat doon doon goo dat. Doom, 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 right there. And then this should be a snare right here. So we're in the 15-16 measure now. Clearly we're towards the end of this pattern. We are now going to sequence the which is just 2 notes on the snare, 2 notes on the high tom, and 2 notes on the low tom in this case here. So let's go to our snare track here. Let's set this to a snare drum. There we go. And I'm going to go in and make this a roll 2. There we go. Now I'm going to go over here and make this instrument number 7, which is the high tom. And we are also going to put a roll 2 there as well. There we go. Now I'm going to come over here to track number 6 and make that the low tom with, you guessed it, a roll 2. And I also need to remember to go in and set these to, we'll set these all to roll 0s. How about that? There we go. Let's have a listen. There we go. Cool. Now we, along with these hits here, we will go back to our kick drum, which is this one, and we will simply line up with these hits here. There we go. And we should be ready to add our ride cymbal. Let's have a quick listen and make sure. Oh yeah, super ready to add the ride cymbal, which we're going to do on track 7. Let's go down to that ride. we're going to go straight into the instrument parameters for that ride cymbal and turn it down. Yeah. Cool. So basically, yeah, basically we just go down the whole way here until we get to that drum fill. There we go. And then we will put it on those hits, which are on steps 50, 53, or no, 52, sorry, and 54. There we go. Those should be crash cymbals. I could go get a crash cymbal, but I really don't think we're going to need it. What I do think we are going to need, though, is to go into our snare and go into instrument parameters and turn that thing up. Whoops, that's ride cymbal still. There we go. I think I've got it ready to go. This is the guitar solo section of Rush's Tom Sawyer, just the bass and the drum part for just the first little section. Here we go. Yeah, you know what? Not having the crash cymbals there is going to bug me. I'm going to go find a crash cymbal real quick. Okay, I've got a crash cymbal. I'm just going to go in here, copy these 3 notes, paste them here, delete them from here, and then go and change this instrument to the crash. There we go. Let's have a listen now. Okay, that crash cymbal is very aggressive, isn't it? Let's actually run that through a low-pass filter or a high-pass filter as well. All right, that should be good. Now, I promise, we're ready to go. Yeah. There we go. So, while I don't think too many of us had doubt that the Polyend Tracker could do prog going into this video, yes, it definitely can. Of course, it's a tracker, so each step has its own parameters. It's got an instrument, a note, and 2 effects columns. You can change the amount of steps super easy. Just hold the length button and move your wheel or use the pads, or, oh, you can even do it in increments here. Look at that. Crazy. Also, remember, you can have up to 255 patterns per project, and each pattern can be up to 128 steps long, even though we just kept ours at 55 today. I think it's very safe to say that the Polyend Tracker can definitely prog rock. I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.